Yes, I've got a new gifty from Abuela. So I'm wearing it today in today's video. Let me set myself up a little bit better here. I think I'm angled. So during the Easter holiday here, it is like a huge deal, just as Three Kings Day is. So everything is shut down today. Everything will be shut down on Sunday. So we went ahead and did almost all our shopping that we needed to do. And yeah, that's yesterday. And now I woke up this morning, everybody is up, and I didn't realize what time it was. The time had gotten, it just passed me. When I looked at the time, I was like, oh, and I got involved because I am making the affinity pattern from Fabric Cafe's new book, Make It Easy with 3-Yard Quilts. It's a Donna. Donna is the one who did this one. And we'll put that aside. Excuse me. The mosquitoes are a little much today. So I already started making I already started making lots of stuff. Good morning. I see someone's up on here. And this is according to this is block B assembly. Hi, Rowena. Love the 3-yard quilts. So I'm using scraps and a jelly roll to make this whole quilt so far. So the scraps that I'm using came off of a sample, like a little sample thing I had from a certain line, which I don't know. I bought it like that with no name on it. So these were the blocks, and I had cut them down yesterday, and as you can see, they have different sides, and I just used the jelly rolls for it. So that step is all done right here. Then I started making the block A assembly, which is this block. And I had decided to do the center with a peekaboo yellow center. And I only needed one jelly roll strip to get all the ones I needed for the center here. So all of them have the same center from the same jelly roll. The one fabric from the jelly roll. And then again, the sides are going to be scrappy. And what I did was for each strip, I cut it down to the size. If you read in the pattern, you kind of have to do a little quilting mat to figure it out. Good morning, Dewana. Um, and I just use that. And from each, I think I use 4 strips to get 6 of these blocks. So I think I used a total of 8 strips to get the full amount of blocks I needed. Hi, Beverly. Good morning. So this is where I'm at. I did that this morning. I put in the sides. And then now I'm going to do, this gets a whole nother top to this. So I'm just taking randomly my strips that I cut down. Now in the Fabric Cafe book, it does tell you to use the strip and just sew, but I actually cut everything down. It's just, I find it's easier for me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Deb says good morning to everyone. Good morning, Deb. And when I'm doing these 3-yard quilts scrappy, I kind of have to do the little bit of, math, quilting math to figure it out. But it's not hard. It's pretty easy because they show you diagrams. Let me see if I can show you. They show you diagrams, and on the diagrams, it kind of tells you the size, so you can figure it out from that. So here I'm going to put one of my little corners here so you could kind of see what I'm doing. I will be doing a formal tutorial on this, but Fran has done a fantastic formal tutorial on the Fabric Cafe channel. So of course, watch that. Hers is going to be in depth. Mine is just, I'm showing you how I used my scraps in the pattern, where she actually shows you how to make that exact pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and just, so while we talk, so let me tell you my day. Yesterday, I rushed off and never even told you all what was going on. And partially it was because I heard my neighbor while I was out there struggling with something. and he was, and I wanted to go over, and I had helped him. Oops, look, I already made a mistake. I wanted to go over and help him, and I did after we got off immediately. So not yesterday, but the day before, we went to the beach, and the waters were wild. I had posted a short showing you like the waves. I have never seen them that big in my life. It was really, really quite impressive. And so nobody was surfing, needless to say. And just a couple of weeks ago, they had the world's surfing competition actually right in Arecibo, which is not too far from here. This area is known for surfing and scuba diving and also snorkeling. So what size, okay, so what size do 3-yard quilts make? So a 3-yard quilt, Dewana, let me see. It gives you the size on here. 42 by 60. This one is making 42 by 60. And so because it is like really known for surfing, a lot of people are here to surf. And so you saw a lot of surfers with their boards disappointed that they could not go out. It really was dangerous. And I will say someone, not while we were there, but on another beach, not the one we were at, someone did pass away because they don't realize that yet that they shouldn't go in the water. Even though when you see my video, go over and look at my short, like I would think if you saw that you wouldn't go in, but you know, he allowed his daughters to go in and they got sucked out. He saved them, but he didn't make it. And that was sad for us around here. And so when you come to Puerto Rico, no, like there's, first of all, you can look up what the beach, you know, stuff looks like, and you know, have a little bit of like, oh well, those look a little crazy, those waves. um so yesterday I was hesitant about going to the beach, but we went to the beach anyway. We actually didn't go in the water. It was very rough again, but not as terrible as the previous day. And so, you know, we just hung out. We just hung out and we just relaxed. And then, so 2 days ago we did that. We went, well, 2 days in a row we went to the beach, and then we ate at this wonderful restaurant called Monsoon. Not last night, but the night before, because I never got to tell you what we did the day before. And that was Wednesday, and it was delicious. And I meant to take pictures and of our food, but it came and it looked so yummy. I just went right into it. It was good. I had shrimp mofongo. So it was so yummy. Hi, Sheila. And that was wonderful. And let's see, what else? What else did we do? Oh, I went shopping. I went shopping to Capri. That was fun. I will have to show you what I bought, but that'll be for another day or another video. And we went, oh, I got a massage. That was nice. My mom had gifted me a massage. So I went to get a massage. And then, yeah, then we came home and we had, you know, we ate and then came home. And then yesterday, oh, no, that's right. Before we came home, we went through the plaza and they had this little teeny tiny, like, artists kind of like flea market thing going on. So we parked and I walked around and I didn't take any pictures of that. So sorry. Sometimes I forget because I am on vacation. I'm trying to take you along, but sometimes I do forget. And that was fun. We did that. We didn't stay very long there. And so we came home. And then yesterday we just basically did the beach, ran some errands because everything's going to be closed today and Sunday. So we did run lots of errands for us and for my Grammy. And let's see. And then we stayed home. We were tired, but it was really nice. And I did some quilting, you know, in between everything, as you can see. And then today, what do we have planned? I have no idea. My guess is we're going to get some more beach time before, because I'm leaving, theoretically, I will be gone by Monday. So I'm trying to get as much beach time as I possibly can. So we're probably going to do that and then do dinner and lunch here since there's really no place to go um, around here. Everything is going to be shut down. Tonight, there's supposed to be a procession, which is very famous around here, and I have never seen it. So it is run by a couple of the churches get together, and I'm not sure what it is, but everyone has said if you've not seen it, regardless what your feelings are, it's something to see, it's something to do. So we're gonna go maybe see that. I'm not sure yet because I don't even know the time or anything. And then that's about it. So what are you guys up to? What is everybody up to here? I'm sorry, I have to change my chat. I keep forgetting that. What is everyone up to? Are you guys eating? Are you guys working on a quilt? Are you just hearing me chitter chatter? I did pin over here. I wanted to make sure I got those corners in pretty well. This quilt goes, and this is probably why it's so easy. And the It's So Easy, right? Is it called It's So Easy? It's called Make It Easy. Yeah, Make It Easy. It is really a fast quilt. Dewana, working on a hand quilt. Wow, I admire all the hand quilting that is going on in our community, especially lately. I love it. I have issues with my hands, so I try to be a little kind to them. I don't do much hand quilting. I used to. I just don't anymore. But I'm so impressed. You guys are really doing some fabulous things out there. So Dewana's working on hand quilting. Oh, so we were looking at the weather yesterday, and it looks like we are going in to back home right into a snowstorm. Now, let me tell you, I just want to scream at the top of my lungs. No, I don't want to come home to a snowstorm. So apparently it's going to be snowing the next day. Oh, I'm so over it. I don't know what your guys' feelings are, but I feel like I'm so over it because Mother Nature keeps toying with me. It keeps, giving me these beautiful days in New York and then putting in these snowy days. And I mean, I'm just coming back from this vacation. The last thing I want to do is shovel snow, look at snow or anything. Oh my goodness, look who's in the house. Gina, this must be the first time you've ever made a live. Please tell me what's up. Gina's from Springfield, Illinois, and it's 7:50 there. I don't know if you know, but Gina is the one who has lately been sending me all my ultimate quilty challenge. So the curve quilt that I'm working on, that's a challenge box from her and Lynn from Soft Squares. And because Lynn stuck stuff in that box so that I could make it into a quilty challenge with the stuff that Gina sent. I also did a quilty challenge. So if you haven't seen, I do these quilty challenge. You send me a box of stuff and I will somehow create something with it. And the last one was a chicken quilt. So, yep. And so anyway, what else are people up to? Working, cooking, eating. I'm going to be eating soon, but I'm going to finish this off here. I come in, and then after I do this one, I'll show you what this block, and this will be the finished block A. And all you need for this quilt is the B block that you saw, which is basically the focal fabric and 2 strips on the side, and this block A. And I'm telling you, it goes super fast. And if you do their method with the 3 yards, the 3 1-yard cuts, it will even go quicker because you would be doing strip piecing, which I am not doing. Oh, did I lose chicken bob in here? Wait, what? Oh, I must be sewing a lot. Because I just changed my bobbin, I thought, yesterday. It goes really quick. It's just I'm using scraps, so I had to do some quilty math and go down. Let's see, I did. Wow, I'm going through bobbins faster than I imagined I would. So Deb says good morning to Gina. Let's see what do I have here. There's one. And Dewana, we just had snow and it's cold in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. The chicken, Gina's like, the chicken quilt is fantastic. I love the little houses you recently made. Yes, so that also comes from a 3-yard quilt. Another 3-yard quilt book. That one is Stash Busting with 3-yard quilts. And I don't know, whoever has been following my lives, I don't know if you've noticed, but my machine, as I'm using it more and oiling it more, it's getting quieter and quieter. I think just, it's like anything else. You have to use it, right? They say a well-used sewing machine runs the best. So, oh my goodness. These mosquitoes want to eat me alive today, and I have bug spray on. This is crazy. All right, I'm almost on my last one, so you could see the block. It looks like a chained block too, you know, it has that chaining look. When we had talked about this, I had said that I was going to make the little squares yellow, and I had decided not to. I decided to make them just like the book. And I may use like the yellow strips as the border. Oops. Oh, let's see. Here you go. Hasn't been ironed yet, but there is the block. So it'll be this block and then one of these blocks. Oh, I'll show you something interesting. So also when I did these, so it'll be like this block and this block will go together. I wish I could go to the store and get a tablecloth. I didn't get a flannel black backed tablecloth because I didn't know where I was going to hang it. And when I read the messages, I finally got to reading messages. I can't do it. Finally got to reading messages last night. Someone said to hang it on my clothesline. And I thought that was such a great idea. And I didn't think of it until now it's too late. Everything is closed. So these two go together. So in the pattern, I needed a certain amount of these blocks. And I was shy of one of them. One. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one block. So I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? I said, well, I'm going to have to make do, right? Because I'm in Puerto Rico, I definitely have to make do. Oh, that's not it. Look. So what I did was I took the fabric pieces that were left over and I just sewed them. And so then one of my squares are just going to be like this, and that's okay. I'm going to try to put it in the center of this quilt. But that's how I figured it. And then I loved it because if you notice right here, there's a little crown, like a queen. And I said, yep, this is definitely has to come in there. So that was cool. So that's how I made that last one, is I just franken pieced it with all different. So it looked intentional. So that's where I'm at. Let me read some more comments and then I'm going to be heading out probably. Let's see. Gina wrote, people are going to be so jealous of your sun-streaked hair and beautiful tan. Thank you. I've been working on it. I mean, I've been using my sunscreen, but I have been trying to work on my tan there. It's much quieter than your first live. Yes, I know it was a racket. You might need some citronella candles. I do. I have 4 of them. They're over there. These mosquitoes here apparently don't care about citronella candles. They don't care about off. I bought like the healthy off. That didn't work. Then we went to a Cutter backyard. That didn't work. This morning we're on off deep woods. Yeah, they don't seem to care. The only thing is, I will say this. When I get bit in New York with a mosquito, I get I have little welts, little ones, but I get a ginormous welt. And they're there for like a whole week. These little mosquitoes, they bite me, they leave a little welt, but then it's gone within the hour. So let's see. Sheila, you gave me an idea for another quilt, thinking I want to make a house quilt with my boutiques sometime in the future. Yeah, I mean, and it really lends itself to the scraps. And this affinity pattern really lent itself to, even if you just had 1 yard of fabric and a jelly roll, you know, I had the scraps, but if you had 1 yard and the jelly roll, it really lends itself to it. Gina, very innovative, and yes, it does look intentional. Good morning, Tess. So, what are you working on, Sheila? Let's just say now, or wait, aren't you going to be a Grammy soon? Maybe you're working on that. I'm not. I kind of remember that, but maybe not. On Crystal's live, I know someone was. I'm pretty sure it was you, Sheila. So you may busy with maybe busy with other things. Um, you know, Gina came up with a good idea in one of her comments about the house blocks. And I love Halloween. And I don't know why I don't have hardly any Halloween fabrics. I mean, I sew during Halloween. You see me sew, and I have lots of, but I don't have a big Halloween stash. But she came up with an idea of making like the houses. And I thought, how wonderful that we could call it the haunted houses. Um, so I'm gonna have to start looking out for some specials on Halloween fabric because I kind of like that idea, Gina. Oh, no grandchildren for me yet. Oh, okay. Can't remember who it was, Sheila. Okay, so Mona. Good morning, Mona. How are you? Whoop, there's sorry. I thought it was Charlotte that was going to be a grandmother. That's who it must have been. Charlotte. You're right. I knew it was someone on on the live. Yeah, but I couldn't remember. So what are you working on, Mona? What's your next video? So Mona has a a YouTube page. Mona, I think if you put the exclamation point selfie, yours will come up. Check her out. She just uploaded a block. I just saw it the other night. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't recall. But check her out. Dewana has 14 grandkid children. Well, you're busy then quilting for those 14. Does your mama or wait? Does your mama or grand want to see us? Yes. Mom, do you want to come on camera and see them? Sheila, just finished my quilt of many squares, going to work on the swap and putting a border on a quilt. Oh, wow. That's great. Oh, that's right. She can't go on right now. I'm working on tea right now. That sounds good. I'm going to be working on tea too. So Mona's site did just come up. So you can check out Mona and see what she has to offer. Now, Mona's site to me is very unique. And I'm going to tell you why I find her site even more unique than all the other sites that I've seen. She does a lot of promotion. I don't mean like to buy stuff or anything like that. I mean like she promotes other YouTubers that are not necessarily quilting, and it's really neat because you know I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my my subscriptions, right? Morning Annette is quilters, other quilters. A lot of them are. I don't. Maybe I have one or two that I subscribe to that aren't, but majority are quilters. So I don't see anything else but just my quilting stuff. So I love it because when you go to Mona's page, she will post other people and what they do. And I have found some really unique and wonderful people that way. So I want to thank you, Mona, for doing that and just opening our eyes to other things. It's kind of really cool. So not only will you see quilting from Mona, but you will also see other YouTubers out there that are not necessarily doing quilting. So that is really great and unique. So later on, oh, that's right, she's doing that sew along. It is a cute cup. She's going to be sewing the cup of love and afternoon tea. So that's going to be cool. So we'll have to see that. When I'm at the beach, I see you guys have a live and I want to join, but it's not letting me. It just kind of does that little O thing and it's thinking and thinking and thinking. I have the reception there is not so great. Gina, aside from your quilting videos, I enjoy your cooking videos and now dancing. Thank you. Well, I know my mom just asked me, do you know all the Beyonce country dances yet? And I'm like, I don't know not one because I spend normally my spring break in Massachusetts line dancing from like the moment I wake up till I leave. That's just how it is. I'm with my friends and my country line dancing community. So my country line dancing community is mostly in Massachusetts. Yes, I have a small community in New York, but they only do it once a week. And in Massachusetts, you literally can line dance between the afternoon into the evening hours every day of the week. So when I go there, I do a lot of that. And I have not been there, so I can't see Beyonce and her learn her new country dances, but I'm looking forward to it. So you may see some of that in the future. Being that my annual trip to Massachusetts, where we all go out, was postponed, I may be going sooner than later to just hang out with them and also start learning some new dances. I watch travel, cooking, outdoors, and all crafts. That's what Mona watches. Yeah, but you also have, didn't you have like singing artists in there, thrown in there too, which is great. I love it because there's new things. Um, I Chachimbo, you saw that I had like posted where we went to see him. Unfortunately, I only got to see him twice because this is what they call in this island, and if you are Catholic or whatever you are, there's many other religions I guess that do it. They call this Holy Week, and so Chachimbo was not playing this whole week. I saw him on Sunday, and when Monday started, he's not playing, so I get to miss out on it. But he has a YouTube channel, which I didn't know, and I tagged him in one of my videos. He's on Spotify, but it's older music on his Spotify. I meant to ask him if he was going to upload any of his new music. Gino, will the bridge going out be a problem for you traveling out of New York? What bridge is going out? No, the bridge that's out is in Maryland. If we're talking about the same thing, the bridge that got hit by the barge, or not the barge, but the giant container ship, for you traveling out of New York. I'm thinking that's what you're talking about, unless something happened in New York to one of the bridges and I had no idea. All I know is I left out of the city. My car is parked in the city. Oh, yes, that bridge. No, that bridge doesn't affect me at all. That's very far away from me. Um, yes, Mona likes to find singers that find small channels. Yes, good morning, Dawn. That bridge is not going to affect me. Now, if it was the Tappan Zee Bridge, that may have affected me. But you can always go through New Jersey around the Tappan Zee Bridge to get to upstate New York, too. Annette says, morning to all. Oh, I didn't show you this because I don't think anybody was on here. Dewana likes gardening videos. I like gardening videos. You know, Dewana, check out Crystal Hart. She has a quilting channel, and then she has a homestead channel where she does quilting. So yesterday she gave this to me. So this is my new house coat outfit that she gave me yesterday. So that's what I'm wearing right now. And that's where this outfit came from. Oh, it sounds like a cat's not happy over there. So we have a lot of, oh, listen to the birds. And the cat. So we have wild parrots and canaries here. Sometimes you can see a whole, I don't know what they call, but like a whole like flock of parrots, green parrots fly across. And it's really amazing. I wish I could get that on camera one day. And then there's a gentleman that's 3 doors down who has like, I think a pigeon. Oh, here, are they coming? Oh, some of them came. There must be about 100 of them. At least it sounds that way. But they all come and they swarm and they make this huge amount of noise. And you see it flying through. Right now they're flying all around. They're not all together. I wish that I could get that on video too, because I just never know when it happens. Let's see. I'm just gonna go through the comments here. Cute. Me too. My first container garden was last year, and I got a few veggies. Oh, you already follow her? Oh, great, because she's super sweet. Oh, thumbs up. Thank you, Gina, for giving me the thumbs up. So gardening here is amazing. When I used to spend a lot of time, like I'm only here for a week, but over the summer, let's say, I would come right after school ended, and I'd be here right until September. I used to plant a garden over there in the corner, um, and tomatoes and peppers. Everything just grows amazingly here. I had the hardest time in New York to get anything to grow really well. It grows, but not that great. Here, everything's amazing. That tree behind me that I'm pointing at, that's a mango tree. We planted that tree after Maria. It was like this. And look at the tree now. It is ginormous. It's huge. It's unbelievable. Then when I did a little tour in one of my lives, the plantain tree. That plantain tree we planted in August 2023, and we are in at the end of March 2024. It was this tall, had no leaves, just had the bulb. We planted it, and it's ginormous. Um, Sheila, I just found a channel called Particularly Ashley, and she is so talented. She makes miniature scenes. Oh, that's neat. Like, excuse me, like quilting scenes or like in a wooden scenes, paper scenes, painting. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check her out. I guess if I check her out, I'll figure out what kind of scenes she makes, right? Sheila? Oh my goodness. Well, everyone's up. I mean, now everyone's up. My Grammy was still asleep. My mom and Honey were up a little earlier before I got on here. So I am gonna go. I hope I'm gonna make breakfast. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Relax. So do whatever that makes you happy. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. And yeah, throw some comments there. That won't hurt. Oh, she makes all kinds of stuff. Wow, Wisconsin doesn't have a long growing season. I don't feel like New York does here either, but I feel like I put plants in here and they are up at it immediately. Um, if you, on your way out, give me the like if you possibly can. And you guys enjoy your day, okay? See you. I will upload some more pictures and stuff throughout the day. Take care. Hi, Maria. Bye, Marie.